Hello, I'm very sorry to report quite an important bug in my opinion. Unfortunately, it makes the plugin unusable in its current state. So instead of spending a lot of time to write it or try to explain it, I'm going to show it to you. That's more simple. So this is basically a short version of the game. On the left you've got the server, on the right you've got one client, and basically you can select pawns and move them. So you can see that on the server it responds quite instantly, and same thing on the client. Everything goes right, and you can see that every time I move a pawn, I've got 3 lines that are displayed, and they all arrived quasi instantly at the same time. Right. So now I'm going to close the game and activate the plugin. So this is gone in the project server. Where is it? Your works. True. And we are going to need the path. Okay, so there is no call to any function or any Steam function in the game currently. Everything has been commented. I've just reactivated the plugin, so to speak. So the only interaction between the plugin and the game are in those lines. There is nothing else concerning the plugin in the rest of the code. Everything has been commented. So let's compile and start again. It might take a few minutes, but this is a crappy video. I'm not going to edit it, so you might want to skip the next minute or two maybe. Or maybe I can pause. Is that possible? Where is that? Can I? Oh yes, pause. Alright, see you in a few minutes when it's finished. Alright, so compilation has just finished, so I'm going to click play to get a client and a server. And I should emphasize that, stop it. I'm playing in the new editor windows, so I'm not using any Steam function, of course, because the client is not seen here. But the result is exactly the same when I play in a standalone game or in a packaged game between several computers and so on. So let me just show you what happens now. So we've got the same demo game setup, and when I give an order from the server, it works quite instantly. You can see that both pawns are moving at the same time, and I get the 3 messages at the same time. But when I give an order from the client, now it's a bit different. But you can see that there are only 2 orders that arrive, and then the server function is arriving a bit later. And you can see we can count 1 or 2 seconds between the order is passed to the server. And the problem is that this time is increasing while I wait, meaning that if I try again in a few minutes, the few seconds that you can count here, 1, 2, 3, are going to become 10 seconds, and if I wait 10 minutes, it will become 20, 30 seconds. So there is something somewhere in your code that accumulates some delay. Well, I'm going to show you. I can pause again now that I know how to pause. So let's pause that again. And see that it's 9:07, so I'm going to come back in 5 or 10 minutes. And okay, see you in 10 minutes. Hello again. So as you can see now it's 9:12 and 5 minutes have passed, and it's enough for me to show you the accumulating effect of the delay. So you can see that on the server everything is still going very fine. The orders are passed quite instantaneously from the server to the client. But look now, I'm giving an order from the client, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so about 10 seconds. Usually 5 minutes later, I've got a 10 seconds delay. And if I wait more and more, the delay will become 20, then 30 seconds, and I've never been longer. But you can see that there is some sort of delay accumulating. And I want you to pay attention to the fact that there are only the two first messages that arrive instantly when I give the order. And now we count to 10, and the third message will now going to appear, and I'm going to show you. Okay, right, so when the third message is given, the order is given from the server, and the pawn is moving. So now I want to show you what's going on in the code. And again, the only thing that I have done is activating your plugin. I am not using Steam in any way because I am playing in the editor window, so there is no Steam connection at all. Your plugin is just activated and it creates that huge delay. So just to show you, where is it? Okay, all right. The three messages that I showed you, the two first are those ones which are given in a function that is called on the server. And basically I'm doing a loop to select to find every actor that is selected, and I send to the server an order to move. So, and the server function here is just there, and the third message that takes 10 seconds to be displayed is displayed on the server function. So basically this one is activated, is launched instantly, and it takes 10 seconds to have the server function running. And you can see that the only thing I'm doing in this loop is basically calling the server function. So there is nothing in my code that can create any sort of delay. I'm just really calling a server function, and the server function, the server takes a huge delay to respond. I should add that this is touching every server function in the game, so this is really related to the way the client speaks to the server. There is something in your plugin that makes the discussion between the clients and the server slower and slower and slower as time passes. All right, so of course I remain available if you need anything, like I can provide logs or any help that I can give you. I'm willing to, but this bug really needs to be addressed because currently the plugin is not usable because of that delay. Alright, thank you very much, and bye.